Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of eSports Tonight. This is episode number 15, and we are just a few short days away from ChargerCon. That is correct. ChargerCon is this Friday, which is 4 days away, April 13th. If you don't know it already, you should. We already have over 260 people registered. That is a huge number for those of you who don't know and don't realize that that is a huge number of registrations. At this point last year, or last time, we had about 100 people registered. So we are well and above last year, which is a great deal. So if you haven't already, tell your friends, tell your fellow gamers to come on out to ChargerCon. It's going to be a huge event, as well as our game night tomorrow night. Check that out. I will be trying to do a special broadcast of eSports Tonight at the game night tomorrow night. There is no theme for the game night tomorrow night. It will be open themed. You can bring whatever games you want, and basically, we will be there to play anything and everything before we jump right into the huge LAN party that is ChargerCon. We'll also have all of the info and be able to answer any questions that you have about ChargerCon and all that stuff. So the way ChargerCon is going to work is we're going to be in the UC starting at 9 a.m. on Friday morning. We're going to start setting up. So we need as many people to help set up as possible. We'll need as many hands as possible to help us set up for the event. It's going to take a lot of time to get all the tables and everything in there. So if any of you guys are free on Friday, at any point, please come down to the UC and help us set up. The tournaments that we're going to have are going to be League of Legends, StarCraft 2, Call of Duty, Halo Reach, Smash Brothers, Team Fortress 2, and Marvel vs. Capcom. Those are all the tournaments that we're going to be having. We're going to have some big sponsors there as well. Microsoft's going to be there. Blizzard sent some stuff for us. NVIDIA is going to be one of our big sponsors. Red Bull, Gigaparts. Gigaparts is bringing a $2,300 rig out there to debut and let people test out. So you guys should check that out. It's got the NVIDIA 680 graphics card in there. We're also going to be scheduling some panels, so I'm going to break down the schedule for you real quick. This is going to be a quick episode, just going to give a rough overview of everything that's going on at ChargerCon. So setting up at 9 a.m. We will be setting up throughout the day, so if you can, please lend a hand and help set up for ChargerCon. We'll need as many bodies as possible. Registration will begin, and we'll open the doors for participants at 3:30 in the afternoon. 3:30 is when the registration for tournaments begins. All of the tournaments are first come, first served basis. So please get in the door and get registered for your tournaments. The way this registration for the tournaments are going to be set up, you're going to be able to pick two tournaments. One is a primary, one is a secondary. More than likely, we'll be able to get you in that primary spot for that primary tournament. But we cannot guarantee you a spot or guarantee you time to play in two tournaments just because of the way we're just on one day, so we really don't have all the time in the world. But you sign up for two tournaments. One is a primary, one is a secondary. And we will do our best to allow you to play as many and as much as you can at ChargerCon. So sign up, register for a tournament. 3:30 at 4 o'clock. We start our first panel in UC 131. That will be the StarCraft. It will be a StarCraft panel. We'll be talking about eSports and the professional scene, as well as the collegiate scene, the collegiate competitive scene. And the StarCraft panel as well. Afterwards, we have... Let me get my schedule out. We have Microsoft Magic Cup will be speaking afterwards at 4:30. Following that will be SRES, the Student Run Esports by Nick Hansen. He will be giving a presentation on what the Student Run Esports is and how you can get involved. So check that out. At 5:30, we'll have the local Makers 256, which they do a lot of 3D painting, LED boards, and they also make movie prop and outfits. So check them out. They've got a lot of cool stuff. A couple of years back, they brought a full-on Master Chief outfit. One of their guys was in a Master Chief outfit, so I encourage everybody to check that out. 6 o'clock, NVIDIA is having their panel, and they will be giving away a 550 Ti graphics card to anybody who attends this panel as a door prize. So I encourage everybody to go to that and check that out. 6:30, everybody needs to head on back into the exhibit hall as we will begin our opening ceremonies. We will also at that time have the costume contest, so if you want to bring a costume, dress up, we encourage that, and we would like everybody to dress up for ChargerCon, as there will be a costume contest with prizes. We'll also be giving out some door prizes at this time and introducing some of our sponsors. At 7 o'clock, right after the opening ceremonies, all of the tournaments will begin. The League of Legends Team Fortress 2 and the StarCraft 2 tournament will be taking place in the exhibit hall. The Halo Reach tournament will be taking place in UC 125, I believe, the first-person shooter room where it was last year. The Call of Duty tournament will be taking place in the pit, and the Marvel vs. Capcom and Smash Brothers tournament will be taking downstairs in the game room. During the whole time that we have the tournaments going on, we will have Rock Band in Sandelas the entire time set up for you guys to go out there and just kind of let loose on some jams in there. Also, during tournaments, while the tournaments are getting going, at about 7:30, I will be doing a run-through of Diablo 3, the Diablo 3 beta, and there currently is a poll up on the eSports Tonight page. You guys can check that out and fill in or answer which character you want to see, which class you want to see played through. I will only be doing one class playthrough, and right now the Monk is leading the Demon Hunter by one vote. So if you want to see the Demon Hunter or any of the other classes, go and cast your vote there at the eSports Tonight page, as well as go ahead and like that page as well. At 9 o'clock, we'll be doing tournaments on the main stage. At 9 o'clock, we'll be starting with the Smash Brothers tournament, which will probably be one of the most popular tournaments we have there. Most of the players who have signed up, we've already got over 80 people who have signed up that said they want to play Smash Brothers. So that's going to be a very popular tournament. We will have that cast on the main stage for you guys, so you guys can sit down, take a load off, and check that out. After which, we will have the League of Legends finals on the main stage, followed by the StarCraft 2 finals. And after that, we do have to be out of the UC by midnight, so we will be packing up and heading on out afterwards. But you guys can check out some really cool finals there. The Halo Reach Finals, which is a 4-player free-for-all, will be taking place in the first-person shooter room. You can check those out, and we'll keep you updated on how those tournaments are going, as well as we'll have a lot of door prizes to announce as well. Call of Duty 2v2 tournament will be taking place, like I said, in UC 131 or the pit. The finals will be there as well. We will have those. We'll do our best to get those casted and just observed as best as possible, so you guys can enjoy the finals as much as possible. At this time, I would like to thank all of our sponsors for this ChargerCon. We do have, like I said, Microsoft, Blizzard, Gigaparts, Corsair, NVIDIA, Red Bull, the Dixie Derby Girls, the 501st, the North Alabama 501st, the Space and Rocket Center, as well as some of our on-campus areas such as admissions, student organizations, and the library. They've been a big help for us so far. This is, like I said, this is going to be a short one. I'll be putting the VOD up on YouTube, and I'll be linking that out to all the pages, because this just wanted to real quickly go over everything that is going to be happening at ChargerCon. And so, starting at 9 a.m. Friday morning, if you can help, please come out to the UC and help set up. We'll need help setting up tables in the exhibit hall as well as in the entry. And the doors open at 3:30, and this is an open event to anybody in the area, anybody in the public. If you're a UAH student, please, if you can, bring your computer and allow people to loan your computer out to other players who were not allowed to bring theirs. There is an IT rule right now where people who are not students cannot bring their own computers. Only students can be on the network. If you are not a student but want to bring your computer anyway, you can have it on the Team Fortress 2 table, because those will not be hooked up on the network. So if you can still bring your computer, you just can't have it hooked up on the network. But if you are a UAH student, I encourage everyone to bring their computers so that we can make sure that we do have all the computers that we need to get these tournaments going as fast as possible and get us out of there at a decent time. So I hope you guys are as pumped as I am. We will be going on Way 31 on Wednesday for the 4 o'clock show. That will be Nick Hansen, myself, and Jonathan Traylor doing one last plug for ChargerCon. And like I said, just tell everybody about it. We've already got over 260 people registered. And if you're free on Friday, please come down to the UC and help set up. We're going to need a lot of help getting everything in there. We want to have all of our stuff set up by 3 o'clock. So if you're bringing your computer and are setting up yourself, please have your computer there by 3 o'clock, and we will get that going. So with that said, that's going to pretty much wrap it up for this episode. Like I said, it's a short episode. Hopefully I can get this VOD out to everybody, and you guys can just spread this short little recap episode. If you guys haven't already, follow me on Twitch TV, like me on Facebook at eSports Tonight, and I'll be bringing you all the rest of the action throughout the year. So with that said, I'm going to go kill some zombies, as it is the first night of humans versus zombies. So everybody just spread the word of ChargerCon. Come out to game night tomorrow night. I'll be hoping to do a broadcast from game night tomorrow night. That would be cool. And with that said, everybody have a good and safe night. Don't get eaten in the zombie apocalypse. And remember, double tap.